Zebras. Olivia Gardner need to be at her best in the Lions net. Straight to Berry on this occasion, and Holton will get there first, the former Lion. Worked it to Kanagisa with a shy from range. Kanagisa! Danielle Kanagisa opens the scoring in style, picks out the far corner. It's the dream start for the Hobart Zebras.
Off to a flyer are the Zebras. Kanagisa gets her head up. No real pressure on her. Dinked that perfectly. She absolutely meant that, did Danny? Georgia Burt over the set piece. Lofts one into the centre. The back post. Ali Berry offside. Wow, it was a sumptuous volley from Berry. We did talk in pre-game. She's a threat to score a goal here today and put one in the back of the net, but went just a tad early. Lovely side foot finish. Won't count. I noticed the casual knee in the back afterwards as well. Just all the joints as Tatton wins the ball on the far side. Looks towards Davis. Hits over the top. Watkins will charge down. Gets in front of Graham. Watkins turning on the ball. Watkins into the centre and coming across to clear is Selena Bruce. Holton standing on the keeper. Burt goes in that direction. Gardner away from Mason, who ends up entangled in the net. Crucial touch from Gardner. As Kanagisa battling away.
Tatton just ran out of petrol too. It was a great run. The Lions continuing to do the bulk of the attacking, and Kayla Mason repels only as far as Davis. Turning onto the left is Davis. Wouldn't quite get. And that's the case. So, Burt to bend this one in. Oh, that crossed the line, somehow kept out. It was just throw your body in between. Nice hockey occasionally, about 6 people just jumping into the net, everyone crashing into the goalie. Similar scenes here as Burt swings in a dangerous ball. Gardner got hands to it, didn't deal with it. Oh, over the top from a yard out from Kanagisa.
You might get another chance here from the goal kick. And that's two in quick succession. It's a lovely ball. Nichols well intercepted by Manuela. Nichols still turning and shooting wide.
Brought down by Gill. Tatton doing nicely. Zoe Horgan now picking it up and sending it down the line, looking for Laura Davis. Davis one-on-one here with Stevenson. Davis cutting inside. It's Davis with a shot. Oh, unconventional save that from Cook. Kept it out and then Stevenson clears. Danger still not quite. Plenty of bodies back to defend this one. So Horgan eventually takes it and Cook is able to get fingertips to it. Throw in over the top, done by Horgan. Burt parks back there. Coughed it straight up to Horgan, who turns and goes. It's Zoe Horgan dropping off for Davis. Laura Davis. Davis! 1-1! A deserved goal for the Lions. A sharp turn, an even sharper finish. And boys of the Kingborough Lions deserve to be level in this game.
That is a peach of a finish for Laura Davis. That turn of Kayla Mason is majestic. Burkamp-esque from Davis, rolling the defender into the back of the net. They thoroughly deserve to be.
That's a great ball over the top for Ali Berry. Beats Gardner to a bit of touch. Took it straight into Gardner. Good goalkeeping in the end. Beaten to the ball, but still impacted the play. Forward they go, and Laura Davis. Davis will be cooked to the ball. She's one-on-one here. Could it be Davis at the double? No, she puts it wide.
The spin of the ball completely eluding her, completely spiflicating her own teammate there, and Kanagisa ends up with it. Berry making the charging run. Lawson, composed clearance, still on the ground. Here's Tatton, play continuing. Holton to Smith. Holton still going. Berry! Ellie Berry! What a goal from Ellie Berry! Curled from the outside of the box. One into the other. The Zebras back in front.
Yeah, the Zebras' best move of the day. As we have a look here, well done by Lily Holton, and that's an emphatic finish from Berry. Side of the net, perfect shot from her. Right, to allow play to continue there.
Yep. And only really the Lions players calling for that one is what can the Zebras do here. Kanagisa now has the shot first time, off to burst it in! 2 in a minute for the Zebras. Kanagisa with a second, and is erupting here at KG5. Zebras pull it back immediately and go further in front.
Kanagisa just with the left foot chips it in there. Gardner cheating. I'm not sure if it was even an intended shot, to be honest, Paul.
I don't think so either.
It doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. It's 3-1, and they're sailing off.
There's Gardner. Out to Manuela. DK charging this one down. Nichols turning. Georgia Bird from the outside of the box. Georgia Bird onto the top of the net.
Need to get something from this set piece. Manuela swings it in off the knee of Mason, not dealt with by Gill. Tatton. Neil Tatton takes off and chips in a dangerous looking ball for Kane, who couldn't quite apply the finish. And out.
The Smith takes the throw. Battling away is Ferrier. Doing well, getting caught in a line sandwich, and Burt. The clearance was deflected. In the air, Tatton calls for it in front of Horgan. Falls to Davis. Davis trying to get on the right foot. Laura Davis hits it wide of the mark.
But they've been pretty good value in this second half as Ali Berry has lifted her game and she swings this one down the line for Zoe Nichols. She's got no support, so she'll have to go on her own here, Zoe Nichols. And in the end, she just went with the outside of the boot effort and chipped it into the wet area. More threat to the beers than the goals. She wants to head wide. There's no one there, so she puts it out in front of the two number 8s and says, go get it. And Ferrier did just that. Swings it towards Zoe Nichols, who heads it into the back of the net, but the final whistle has blown here, and it's a 3-1 victory for the Hobart Zebras, Statewide Cup champions for 2019. They return to the summit again. They won in 2017. They were sternly tested again by the Lions, but for the second year in a row, they've fallen 3 goals.